So, what are your non-negotiables for 2025 on your wellness journey? We're already in March and it's been really exciting. And today is the last day of calling in to our live Zoom. But I know my non-negotiables, which I wanted to share with everybody, which have been for a while between these challenges, is really and truly always taking the ginger, the turmeric, the high impact muscadine capsules, the muscadine seed oil. Why is that? To me, it's like life and death. Remember, on these challenges, and just to kind of wrap it together, and for people that are listening to this YouTube station, so you understand, okay, all our food has been messed up for a long time. And because of that, we're all dealing with a lot of issues. And when we fall off of using these things, we really see things go backwards. So, quick history: the Industrial Revolution, they started feeding cows grains. Cows should be eating grass or hay. That's why you see grass fed everywhere, and people are asking that. Then, to bring you up to date in the 90s, if you were living them, they started messing with the food, okay, called GMOs. Prior to that, you never heard anybody really that had gluten allergies. I know I didn't. I would go to a restaurant. I eat out all the time back then. I eat out all the time now when I can. I never saw a gluten-free menu, did you? Ask yourself those questions. It didn't exist. They started messing with the food, okay? And as a result of that, our digestion, our gut is all messed up. So when I was little, I'd watch Saturday morning cartoons. The little commercial that said, "You are what you eat from your head to your feet." I remember the jingle because it just hit me and it was really good. Okay. And I still remember that as an adult. So to me, everything you put in your body is just that, right? So it just makes sense. So when we deal with our gut, our digestion, right? And we do these natural health evaluations that I learned. Again, I'm not a doctor. My name's Steve Klein, by the way. This is my wellness journey, my story, and my team that's on here. If you're listening to this YouTube station, welcome. And whether you're involved in our wellness challenge, which is complimentary, and we're going to be finishing this one this week and starting a new one. This channel will still have lots of good information. Love to hear from you what you're working on. If you have any of these issues, and or you like to join the next complimentary challenge, and or you'd also like to do a health evaluation or health survey, if we call it, that goes through these different areas called hard tissue, soft tissue, sugar, and digestion. Most of us all have issues. I don't know anybody that does it in all four of those categories based upon what's happened today. So if you're driving your automobile, right, and you're driving over a bunch of nails, if you don't pull the nails out, you're gonna get a flat tire. We must pull the nails out of the tire, patch the hole up, and fill it back up with air. That is your gut and your digestion. From all the medications you've taken, the environment, the non-organic foods that you eaten, the non-keto, all that stuff has messed us all up. The only way I found to help support it and to get results is this high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine. It's the purest way that I've seen without being chemically made and or lab made, if you will, that really works and gets results. I'm not making claims, but I can tell you that my experience is I almost died taking Advil and I vomited blood, ended up in the hospital with two IVs in me. I had a hiatal hernia and I was on Nexium for 10 years. I went to the dentist, had an x-ray, sorry, done. They said that I had a lot of bone loss from my age and it was serious. I got scared. I started digging in, started doing some research. Lo and behold, I started getting ginger and turmeric, okay, at the store. I found this high impact ginger and turmeric that was way better, okay, and very strong, okay, and gave me great results and many other people. And as a result, I'm off the medication, haven't looked back. I still have issues I'm working on, as we all do, because every day is a battle, right? When I take the real food of the high impact ginger, turmeric, and muscadine seed oil, it gets me through. So we're speaking about non-negotiables. Whether you are in this challenge on wellness, core health, strong, or weight loss, we all need to work on that, period, because our food's messed up. And if we don't do it, we're going to be in trouble. I believe it's a non-negotiable no matter what. I also believe personally, it's like for me, it's life and death. And it really is, I think, based upon what we're seeing with people and how they, get down inflammation from it. Inflammation, as Dr. Bob says, is one of the biggest killers, right? Inflammation And also, I can't read everybody's writings right now. I'm just talking, okay? So don't type in there, 'cause I'm not going to read it till after, but I will, I promise, when we get to you guys. But inflammation, blood flow, and absorption. If you can't absorb things and your nutrition, we're in trouble, right? When we get issues on what you call hard tissue, back issues, pains, okay, aches, that's hard tissue, okay? When we have things like we can't sleep that well, that's lack of magnesium a lot of times, or having Nutri HG, that's hard tissue because we're not having blood flow to those areas, okay? And we're not absorbing and we're not getting the right gut support. It's all intertwined. This is why, to me, this is the biggest non-negotiable. It's getting the absorption to work, the digestion, blood flow, and to boot, it actually is the best way to protect yourself and to boost your immune system. I don't know if you knew that. So it does all that. So it's amazing. We've had people that we've worked with that were bone on bone and hard tissue, could not walk. And because they took enough ginger and turmeric, they lost the weight. They got from the extra ginger, got the sugar down, okay? And they were able to do just that, okay? So it's been amazing. These are just people's stories, okay, that we've had. So again, not making any claims, just showing you what we've done and what we're tracking and what's been working. So it's amazing. So with that said, again, this has been an amazing challenge since January. We are concluding tonight with our last call. And like I said, if you're watching this YouTube video, you can please, contact us to join the next challenge and or subscribe and hear your comments if you want to do a wellness survey. And we're going to start the next challenge in May. So keep that in mind. But in the in between, the non-negotiables, I believe, and I'll have a link underneath, is the high impact ginger, turmeric, muscadine capsules, and seed oil. So with that said, some of the people on the team here have been in many of these challenges and have had those results. And I want everybody to say hi real quick that is involved in the challenge and seeing how they enjoy this challenge, what they worked on, and or any comments they want to share. So I'm going to start with Sherry. She's in, I would say upstate New York. She's in Long Island, New York. Sorry. I just asked to unmute you, Sherry. And Sherry, let everybody know how long you've been doing this, what your results are, and or any questions or comments you want to share about this challenge and or before.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we sure
Okay,
can.
I've done over 10 of the challenges. I
Amazing.
won I won one of them and got $150 worth of product,
Yeah,
which was great. And I've been doing the wellness one because I just want to get stronger and stay fit. And I love the same things that you just mentioned, the turmeric, ginger, muscadine seed oil, and the muscadine pills.
capsules. Yeah,
Um, I have other things that I add in with that as well, but those are my go-to. And if I don't have my
non-negotiable.
turmeric, I was like, I get all jittery if I don't have my turmeric. So
Yeah,
I'm sure I have extra bottles of that. I mean, also the Rejuve.
yes,
I haven't really been losing weight on it, even though I tried the patches. But it does, I have the emitters and I wear them daily, and I have the bracelet on, and I wear
yeah,
that. I
yeah,
really I believe that balance. It helps balance
yes.
and reduces pain, inflammation. So I've done a lot of these, Steve, and I'll be
I
in the next
know.
one.
I
And
know.
and I applaud everybody that's gone through them all.
Yeah. No, and
Congratulations to
100%.
everyone.
You've been intense. Amazing, Sherry. I applaud you. So thank you for sharing. That's good stuff. And yeah, and the weight loss thing, me too. I'm in this not for weight loss, for wellness. Weight loss is secondary. The patch is really about the hard sugar, like the internal fat. It's really what it is. But I'm on that myself. And it's good stuff. But keep up the good work, Sherry. Amazing. Love it.
Thank you for your help,
Yeah.
Steve.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being part of it too. All right, Jan. You're in Arkansas, and I think this is your second challenge or something like that.
Yeah, this is our second
You
challenge.
and Mill's her husband, and
Yes.
anything you want to add as to how this has been for you so far, and or want to share how much weight you and Mill have lost, and or anything that you want to share. I wasn't trying to put words in your mouth, but I know that you guys lost some weight, so.
We feel much better. I had plateaued on a weight loss journey
Mm-hmm.
um, for about 6 months until I joined the first challenge in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to lose another 25 to 30 pounds.
That's
And
awesome.
Mill lost 30 pounds.
Mhm.
And I take the muscadine, the turmeric, and the ginger, and the
Hmm.
muscadine oil. And if I go without it, I just don't feel good.
Right.
And um, Bill and I have really enjoyed the challenges and the coaches that are on there. And it really is true that it takes 30 days to make a habit.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you can just get through it and eat what is right for you, because what's right for us may not be right for you.
Right.
But we had taken a lot of carbohydrates out of our diet, but I'd eat potatoes 24/7 if I could.
Right.
And that was just my thing. And so that's kind of what we did. We've had a fantastic time doing it. The socializing is great. The community is very supportive, and we look forward to the next one.
Awesome. Look forward to it too. Great results, and thanks for sharing. I look forward to meeting you guys for the first time in Mexico because our
Yes,
mental wellness needs to chill out a little bit, and they qualified. So looking forward to meeting you guys there next month. Good
you as
stuff.
well. Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Thanks for being a part of it. And Brad is Santa Claus Brad. He is also a magician balloon guy as well, and he is in Maryland.
Yep.
Brad, how is everything going for you? And sorry, I know you were texting in there, and I just can't read when I'm talking. So
No,
please.
it was actually to the whole group, so it
Oh,
wasn't just
perfect,
you.
perfect.
I had tried to post something on the codes on the barcode tabs that are on perishables, fruit and vegetables,
Uh-huh.
and it shows you what code it starts with for GMO, what code for normal that may have poisons and stuff like that on it, but it's not GMO, and then
Hmm.
another one for organic, so you can look at that and know what you're getting.
Hmm.
And if
Great,
it didn't go, I'll post it when I find it again.
perfect, great. And how's the challenge been for you? And anything else you want to add on? I know you've done many challenges as well,
Yep. I think I've done them all.
right?
Um, and I think for my non-negotiables, the things that I've been best at keeping with is the ginger and turmeric.
Yes, good.
And I'm getting back on the Galaxy. And I've also recently, because I've started losing teeth, I've
Oh boy.
started using the shakes
Yeah. Okay.
just because it's more comfortable than eating some foods that require teeth
Yeah.
instead of gum.
Yeah. So if you're doing that, yeah, increase the ginger and turmeric and also the Nutri HG in the Galaxy is spot on. And you
Right?
might want
Yeah,
to get a little more
yeah,
magnesium in your system as well for that.
yeah. I'm taking the whole thing.
And use the silver to secondly brush your teeth to get rid of any kind of you know, bacteria. It really worked. I
Yeah,
know
I
I already
use
had
that in
some
the water
surgery.
flosser.
Yeah,
I
perfect.
started to do tea tree, but it started to get
Yeah.
the flosser was getting sticky.
The silver will be good. Yeah, great. Keep up the good work, Brad. Great.
Thanks.
Sure. And I was, in addition to what Brad was saying, I had the products muscle tested by a homeopathic doctor because I had some things that I had to go into the hospital for just to get checked after I had long COVID when I didn't supplement. As you guys know, I had shared that story, and the homeopathic doctor, which he was expensive, but it was really worth it. He was like, "Your body loves all this stuff." And it was really, really great to know that. And he loved what he saw with the ginger and turmeric and the muscat, which we already knew, but it's always nice to have somebody that doesn't know see it that's of that caliber. And he's got a whole lot of experience on so many different things. And Miss Tina is in Boston. And Tina, you've been on several challenges. And how has this challenge been for you? And what are your non-negotiables? Are you there, Tina?
Did you help mute me?
Oh, you were never muted, but I hear you now.
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I'm just gonna pass. I got on late, so I don't know what's going on.
We're
But I've
finishing
been
off
on
the
about
challenge.
I've been on about four
Yeah.
wellness challenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, and I love my shake and um everything I put in it and the karam working with the teams to stay focused and stay with your exercise program.
Yeah.
That's it.
Great. Well, what we're talking about tonight is the non-negotiables as we finish this challenge, and we're going the next challenge is in May. In the in between, when we're not doing our meetings, what are things, that you want to say, you know what, no matter what I do, if I cheat or I do this or I fall off a little bit, I'm always this. My thing was we're always about the ginger, turmeric, muscadine, and that's what my thing is. I don't know if it's yours. I'm assuming everybody in here it is, but that's what I wanted to know if you had a non-negotiable that you wanted to share.
Yeah, do you have a limit? Because I like the Galaxy
Yeah,
HG
no
in my
limit.
fuel. In my
Perfect.
fuel.
Perfect. Well, thank you for sharing that, Tina.
All right.
And Ingrid, are you there, Ingrid?
Yes,
How's it
yes,
going?
I am.
Yeah.
Okay.
And how are you doing? I know you've done many challenges as well. And Ingrid's in Boston as well, originally from Haiti. And you've been working with me for a long time. And what are your non-negotiables and slash anything that you want to share from this challenge for you?
Oh, I've been in all the challenges, but
Yeah.
what can I say?
You lost weight.
I lost some weight,
Yeah. Okay. And your non-negotiable
and
in between like challenges, what is the one thing you will always do?
I exercise.
Okay. Excellent. Great. Anything else you want to share or you're good?
I'm good. Everything
Aw-
is well.
Awesome. Great. Thank you for sharing. And Chris is in Boston, the South Shore. I've known Chris for a long time as well, since I was 20 years old, believe it or not. And Chris, how are you doing? And anything you want to add on, and what any of your non-negotiables in between challenges?
Well, everything is fine. I completed the weight loss that I wanted to do,
Okay.
and the non-negotiables is the ginger and turmeric and the
Yes.
gallop
Perfect. And the muscadine too, right?
and the muscadine oil too as
Yep.
well.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Sure. And then the other Chris, I know we were on the call last week. It's so nice to meet you. She is part of Jan and Mill's team in Colorado. Any things that you want to ask and or share about your first challenge and anything that you have for a non-negotiable that you want to share?
Nothing to share.
Okay.
Everything's going good.
Okay. Any questions that you have? Because I know that you just popped in last week.
Um, no, not really.
Okay. Well, reach out to us, and maybe we could do an arrangement with Jan and Mill if you're open to doing a wellness evaluation, which I think you'll find really life-changing. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, we can set that up.
All
I'm,
right. Thank
I'm-
you.
you're welcome. I'm just going to mute you. Okay. And Alan is in Ohio. And
Hey, Steve.
hey, Alan, how's it going?
I'm doing good.
Good. Do you understand what we're talking about today?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I believe it was the wellness that I've been
Yeah,
working
your own
on.
wellness and what anything that you want to share
Yeah.
about the challenge, but what's the big thing is what's your non-negotiable as we end this challenge, and the next challenge is going to be in May. Even if you're not in the we're not having the calls, what's something that you will do no matter what? That's
So
the
I
problem.
so I haven't really thought of like a non-negotiable, but like
Okay.
I've been like watching a lot of like YouTube videos in relations to like health stuff of what to watch out for and stuff, and that's like helped me determine like things um, that I should eat and shouldn't eat.
Okay. Well, keep on track on our YouTube station, and that's great, but
Yeah,
there's a lot of
I
misinformation
I
out there
I keep
too.
yeah I keep track on there too. But I was just saying like I also watch others
Yeah,
too.
sure. Well, nothing wrong with that. But like I told
Yeah,
said before, just be careful. A lot of it's not correct. So
yeah,
some of it's not. So keep that in mind. But keep up the good work and we'll see you the next challenge.
yeah.
All right. Next, Josiah. Josiah is in Louisiana. And how's everything going for you, Josiah, on this challenge? And anything you want to share? And what are your non-negotiables?
Hey Steve, it's going well for me, and
Great.
yeah, I'm out running some errands right now, so I'm driving, and
Okay.
but yeah, non-negotiables. I'd have to say like uh, Zing, and Nutri-G. Those will be my
Okay.
two.
Okay. Great. Well, keep up the good work.
Thanks.
You're welcome. There was somebody on here that was on an iPod, but they left and they had no name, so I don't know who that was. We had an imposter. All right. Steve. Steve is all the way in Delaware, and I just asked him to meet you, Steve. And how has everything been on this challenge for you so far? And what are your non-negotiables in between challenges as well?
What's things been going pretty good. Um, yeah, I was doing just run around errands, so I got late. So, um,
Yeah, no
but
worries.
I'd seen
Here.
the information about the non-negotiables. Um, but I guess probably the Galaxy I pretty much take all the time. So,
Yes.
and
Awesome.
then I
Any,
want
any, any, oh, sorry, go
some of the
ahead.
other products I want to try to mix together. So,
Sure, sure. Okay, awesome. Any questions or anything else?
no, not right now.
Okay, great. Keep up the good work and we'll see you in the next challenge.
Okay.
And Joanne is all the way in Hawaii. I just asked her to meet you, Joanne. And
Hi,
how's everything going for
everybody.
you, Joanne?
Pretty good, actually, and even better since I've increased in the last 3 weeks. I've increased my ginger and turmeric. So they are definitely my non-negotiables, and I will definitely continue it
Yes,
between the challenges at a higher rate, higher quantity.
yes,
And yes, definitely the muscadine and the oil,
yes.
among others. Yes, definitely also the Zing and the Live and the Nutra HG. Um,
Uh-huh. Yep.
and actually, my counts, I just did some lab, but my counts have all normalized since I've increased it. I decided to wait
Right.
on the lab work until I was on it for at least 3 weeks, that I had increased my um, quantity.
Your
And so I'm
quantity.
really happy. I'm really happy about it. And
Good.
and you know, is there
Yeah, I'm gonna
anything
move
else?
this
I've been
ginger
feeling
all
pretty good.
together.
I'm sorry. One of the challenges for me is that I still substitute teach, and with the time difference, it gets a little awkward on the time, and so I have been catching all of the replays, of course,
Of
but I'm
course.
so happy about today's call. Sunday I usually can,
Yeah.
um, so I'm happy to see you all.
Yes, and we're happy to see you too. And Joanne also will be with us in Mexico. So excited to
Yes,
see you there for our mental wellness that we qualified for, which is great. But Joanne, I wanted to bring back something too, because you've been on the ginger and turmeric regimen for a while as well, like the previous company as well. And you're not
yes,
exactly in my team, but you are here. And I know you living in Hawaii, they are known for ginger and turmeric, but like this is so different and so much of better cost. And like I know you're like a poster child for that too. Is there anything else you want to add to that? Because I know that you had messaged me, you weren't sure about the quality, and then you're like, okay, let me become a customer. And you said, oh, no, those are really good. And you like, I'm ordering more and more, and you became a brand ambassador. But because
yes.
you know your quality once you.
Well, you're absolutely correct. Yes, I've been actually taking this ginger and turmeric for about 8 years now,
Yeah.
and I did research it prior to that.
Mm-hmm.
And, um, in Hawaii, people grow a lot of ginger and turmeric
Yeah.
everywhere you see
Right.
it. Okay. I mean,
Right.
it is one of the largest crops over here.
Exactly.
And so in the beginning, it was kind of hard for me because they didn't understand that there's a difference in the quality, and I'm a poster child for it
Yes.
because I struggled with severe back pain, and I did try um, Costco brand, other brand, fresh brand, everything, but
Yeah.
it's in the soil. It's how they
And the
actually
whole
grow
root.
it, and
Yep.
the pesticides that's in our soils and stuff.
Yep.
And I truly believe in the quality that the
Yeah.
Juva line
Yes.
has followed up with,
Yes.
and it's not that I didn't want to, Steve.
Oh no, I know. No, no.
Joy,
Well,
it's like
we had
I've always taken the product,
no,
but
I know that. We all go just like me. What happened to me? We're all human, right? When I was running my convention, I wasn't
yes,
sleeping. I didn't supplement for a couple of days, and what happened? I got COVID. I never had COVID. Okay,
exactly,
and again, I was taking a lot of stuff, and once you don't, and you let that, we're all human. Sometimes I fell off a keto. My mom died. So we all have stuff. We all, as long as we pick it back up, track what was going
exactly.
on, understand, increase it. It's like, just like eating a good meal, you get lazy. You might not feel like cooking one day, right? And you shouldn't be eating that other big takeout or whatever, but you do. We all do.
Mhm,
Saying at
mhm.
times. So it's just
I'd
making
like
the
to
better
say
choices.
yes. I'd like to say one more thing.
Sure.
8 years ago, prior to retiring, my physician had told me that I would be crippled from my severe back pain, back
Wow.
issues. Okay. And I totally refused that in my head, but I was aware of it. So that is when I Googled, I Mr. Googled,
Yeah.
um, what to take, and it said ginger and turmeric.
Yep.
So I
I
went
did that
down and I
too.
bought all the different brand ginger and turmeric, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Ginger, and then nothing, it didn't change.
Yeah.
And the way God
Yes.
works, if you don't mind me saying
Yeah.
that,
No, not at all.
is it was presented to me
Hmm.
and this line, and I must
Yeah.
say, almost instantly, I could walk up the stairs at work. I could play with my grandchildren on the floor. I could stand for as long as I needed to stand and do
Yeah.
exercises. And it was like a total transformation. And I totally, and friends out there, you feel free to share it.
Yeah.
The quality of the product is superb.
Yes.
It is superb. And it is the reason that I can stand up and sit down today and do everything that I can do because I
Yeah.
was supposed to be crippled according to my physicians.
Right.
But, and that certainly has not happened as
Right.
um,
Thank God.
I'm
And that's a
fighting the
great
aging.
testimony.
No, I just want you to know that it's the quality. The
Yeah.
quality is superb,
Yeah.
and it does make a difference. And the cost value is amazing also.
It is.
Because the
Not,
ones in the store
not
are not
expensive.
any cheaper. Because every once in a
Nope.
while I'll take a glance and I go, because people still say things, and
Yeah.
I say, well, I'm sorry, but it's for me.
Exactly.
So anyway, well, I'll let you
Yeah.
folks go. And yes,
Oh,
I am
thank you so
looking
much for
forward to the
sharing that.
trip.
Yes,
I
can't
am
wait.
I am looking forward to the trip, and everyone, work hard for it because just to be around people who are all in the same mindset for
Yeah.
health, you
Yes.
know, um, it makes a world of difference.
Yes.
Um, and it strengthens your belief because you're not the only one that's feeling a little better or able to help someone else. So,
Exactly. And this
so
is
I
also
try to
part of your
work as
mental
hard as
wellness. Yep.
I try to work as hard as I can to be among
You did
rub
great.
elbows, yeah, with
Yep.
everyone.
You did
So
great. You, Jan, and Mill, and everybody else, you guys doing
and
great too.
anybody
They're
else,
coming with
yes,
us next time. So
yes.
awesome.
Okay. Aloha,
Awesome.
everyone.
Aloha. Thank you for sharing that. That was amazing, Joanne. And we have many testimonials like that, guys. And we're going to start really working on that in the next challenges and also on this station. And I'm just going to pin myself real quick. Everybody did an amazing job. Big shout out to you guys. As we close the challenge, don't forget we still have till Tuesday. We're gonna have two checkouts. Okay, we're gonna do the one of them, which is gonna be you're gonna check out, answer your question, and the final as well, where you can actually win some things. So do it on time because it's your accountability. You want to bring it home so that way you don't lose any points. The team doesn't lose any points, and you're still being accountable, which is amazing. And the challenge is over. There's also a couple things that you can write in on something like these experiences that you had. I don't know what it's called exactly. I know they mentioned it the other day I'm saying the wrong terms, terminology that is, but you can submit a little type of thing about what the challenge has done for you. You can win some other Juba bucks like Sherry did. Okay. And someone's going to win it because they want to hear from us, which is great. And again, so I suggest that people look at that and definitely do that. But again, the biggest thing is that you guys all won by being here and being together. And the thing is, I always tell people we have two choices. Either we're in or we're out. When you're physically in, even though life is crazy, the world is crazy, okay? But we have to take care of ourselves. And just by being here, hats off to you. That means you won, okay? And that's the whole point, as long as you're doing better. So we welcome you to the next challenge in May. Also, this YouTube station. Love to hear your comments, feedback. If you'd like to join, it's complimentary, like we said, and or conduct a complimentary health survey. Love to do that with you. And again, to conclude, the non-negotiables for me and my non-negotiables and for this team is the ginger, high impact ginger turmeric muscadine capsules and seed oil. It's life changing to me. It's life and death. I have a link in the bottom for you guys that are watching this that want to order some and try it. And we'd love to hear your feedback. With that said, everybody have a good night and let's chat soon and we'll get ready for the next challenge. And let's all sign in on Tuesday. Thanks, everybody. Great stuff. Great. Thanks for sharing. Bye bye.